Today we are going to fix a Nissan Armada 2004 vehicle that is showing an engine code P0447, which means that there is a large leak in the EVAP system, or there might be an open circuit connection in the system. I tried to locate the EVAP vent, and this bulb is usually attached to the canister, and I found it just behind the driver rear wheel. The location of this valve in the canister is pretty tight, and uh, you can't hardly move your hands. So what you need to do is try to remove the vent hose first, then the harness connector, so that you have the leverage to turn the valve counterclockwise. After you have taken off the valve from the canister, you have to check the condition of the valve by blowing air to the nozzles of that valve. Air should pass through those holes when not energized. But when you energize it in the battery, there shouldn't be any air passing through that hose, because if it does, that's the sign that you need to buy a new vent valve. We bought the new part and tried to test it, same procedure with the old one. So when I energized it, there wasn't any air coming through it, so this means that the new part is in good condition. So I installed it, start the engine, and I still have the code. So I turn up the engine, remove or disconnect the negative battery, and check the terminals of my harness connector. So I need to check the signal wire and the supply wire. With the ignition key on, I have tested the supply wire of this connector, and I found out that this has a 12 volt reference. Okay, with a new vent valve and a good supply wire, one more thing to check: the signal wire of the connector. With the use of the multimeter, I probe the signal wire of that connector to the ECM harness, pin number 117. And what I found out is that I do not have a connection. Yep, no continuity. And so after a long day of crawling under the chassis, I found a junction box, the harness in the junction box. I had to check the pins, the wires at the passenger side. I had to open the fuse box, and finally I found the culprit: a very small cut in a wire. This wire is just under the passenger seat. Finally, I found it. I connected the wires, put some electrical tapes, put everything back together, and start the engine. And there wasn't any code anymore. I have solved the problem. Thank you for watching my video, and until next time, bye bye.